Hi, this is RJ with SingleDad.com, and today's how-to is I'm going to go see an acupuncturist and learn all the benefits of getting acupuncture for men. And we're going to meet a friend of mine named Dr. Jim Chialtis, who's a licensed acupuncturist here at Laurel Acupuncture. So enjoy the clip and learn some stuff about acupuncture.
It's not the first time.
All right, cut that video, Kurt.
All right, so here's the actual table itself.
Yes.
There's nothing that can tie you down or anything like that.
Now,
Fully
point to the chart
relaxed.
there. Give him the chart.
Point to the chart.
This is a basic acupuncture chart just for the ear. This is a microsystem of the body. So much like acupressure on somebody's feet, we use a system on the ear that's very similar. So all the parts of the body are represented on the ear.
So you could just work on my ear and not my feet?
Yeah, and actually you do that a lot for things like addiction or weight loss or things like that. People are trying to quit smoking. There's a protocol for the ear only.
Wow.
So your focus is going to be, which you can, to hit all the spots is ear, hand, I see head.
Yeah,
That's
generally the most potent points on the body are from the elbow down and from the knee down. And so that's where most of the needles go. Now, if there's some local things, there's some stomach problems, we can do it on the stomach, or headaches, we can use the head. But primarily we use elbows to fingers and knees to toes.
So when you say the most potent thing, what does that mean? Is that where a lot of the circulation is taking place, or are those a lot of the pressure points?
Yeah, the pressure points that are going to elicit the strongest response, I guess.
RJ, you ready?
I'm ready, Kurt. You
Okay.
ready, Jim?
I'm ready. Hugely important to any acupuncture visit are two things: pulses and tongue, and that makes us unique. So I feel for different pulses, not just how many per minute, but we're actually feeling for qualities of pulses. And what I find will help me figure out what points to jab.
No, just
Okay, do it. Okay. Things we look for in the tongue are tongue color.
scroll up on the guy. He's talking.
Keep away from the tongue. Tongue coating, whether it's yellow or white or thick or thin, and if there's scallops on the side of the tongue, and you really look for all kinds of things, cracks in the tongue, and that tells us all different things. So much like the pulses, now I can choose my points effectively.
Okay, so what points are we going to choose today?
I noticed in you a little bit of what I would call kidney chi deficiency. You'd mentioned a little bit of some sleep difficulty, and that did show up on your pulse. So I'm going to do some basic chi tonifying points on the legs and arms, and I'm going to do some kidney tonifying points on the ankles.
The ankles, my favorite spot.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything on the hands or thumbs?
That's right.
We do
He
something on the
loves it.
face, chest. We get
Yes.
that all. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So when you
Alright.
say tonified points, that's where you're going to put the needles.
Yeah, so tonifying versus sedating. So like, let's just say he had high blood pressure, for example, which he doesn't. I would use more of a sedating point, a point that would help bring the chi down a little bit. The opposite would be tonification. So people that are a little more tired or weak, or all you single dads out there that are working really hard, you need some tonification and support.
Cool.
Well, that's what we're going to do mostly for him today.
Good luck, RJ.
Tender there?
A little lower. Go to the left.
To the left.
Down.
Down.
Yeah, that's right there.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Hold it.
So with this acupuncturing, when you ask me if it hurt, it shouldn't hurt. You might notice that it goes through the skin because, of course, it's a little bitty needle. These needles are very, very thin. I can actually stick a needle down the bore of a hypodermic needle, and that's what we all hate is a hypodermic needle. So these are actually quite thin, but you'll feel it. But then once I let go, you really shouldn't be left with that needle feeling anymore. It should just kind of mellow out. Now you might be left with some kind of a sensation. Some people describe it as pressure or buzzing or something different, but it really shouldn't hurt. So acupuncture points are great because you can use them not just for treatment but also for diagnosis. So I noticed a little bit of what I call chi deficiency, meaning he's working hard, as he very well should be. And these points are chi points, so they're going to be more reactive. So I can go through the body and feel different points, and I can kind of tell something about him.
So what that means, it feels like a Charlie horse that he
Yeah,
just touched.
when you
It doesn't hurt.
when
The
you
needle
put it on
doesn't
it
hurt.
and you put pressure with your finger, it should feel, kind of like a bruise or something.
Yeah.
And then you shouldn't equate as pain with the needling. It's really more painful with the pressure.
Yeah, it's like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had this done a few times in my lifetime, but the sensation you get once they're all going in, you kind of feel sleepy. That's what I'm kind of getting at right now. A little euphoric. You know? Know what I mean?
Yeah, it's drug free.
That's right.
And this is a great point. Yin Tong, it's just a calm spirit point. Good for everybody.
There we go.
All right, RJ. So what's up?
We just got a couple more spots to go right now. I've got one on my chest. I've got one on my forehead. I got one on my temples.
Got some of your temples and your ears.
Yeah, I got
arms.
my ears. A couple down on my ankles and my feet.
You look like you actually relaxed a little bit.
Isn't that
It's like you're getting there.
I'm getting there. Yeah.
Maybe have a little nappy.
Yes, this
Yeah.
this half hour to 45-minute treatment is gonna give me like 8 hours of sleep. It's like catching up on sleep.
Wow. We'll check in with you in a little bit.
You got it.
Okay. Good night. Okay, so I got a question for you. When do you decide, hey, I need to come in and get acupuncture? How do you know that?
It's a good question. Honestly, your best bet and the hardest pill to swallow is just before you feel anything. It really shines as a preventative medicine. As the whole complete system of acupuncture or traditional Chinese medicine, there can be herbal remedies, and massage therapy, acupuncture, and basic lifestyle as well. So really as some kind of a preventative model, be your best. Now the obvious things would be I'm having trouble sleeping, or I'm having neck pain or back pain. Those are really classic. Headaches, very classic. But if you're just feeling run down, or if it's flu season and you just want to beat that whole concept, avoid the flu shot. Come get acupuncture and herbs. You're not going to get the flu.
RJ,
Pretty mellow.
you feeling pretty good?
Feeling pretty good.
You look
Ready for
relaxed.
Yeah, the needles are gonna come out, and I'm maybe we'll get Jim to do a couple cups on my back. But yeah, I'm feeling really relaxed. Actually, it's
Cool.
completely took a good. I don't know how long I was under, but I was completely like
You were relaxed.
snoozing.
You were having a nap.
Yeah, almost wound up with drool on my pillow there. It was pretty good.